Nowadays, how do you read books? Hi, my name is Mokhele from Lesotho. 请问你平常用什么阅读方式？
我一般用 Kindle 读书，我用手机看书比较多一些。
手机。
平常用手机看书，
我平常用 iPad 多一些，
电子版比较多一些。
平时都是用平板电脑阅读。
Hi, excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. What device do you usually use for reading?
Usually it's my phone.
What type of device do you use for reading?
I use my phone.
您好，请问你平常用什么阅读方式？
平常的话，一般就是白天的话，在工作或者在那个地铁上，我是用手机看书的。因为那个的话，就是可以用阅读的 APP， 很方便，书很重，不太方便拿。然后在家的话，或者是有图书馆的情况下，我都是去看纸质版的书的，因为那样保护眼睛，而且你感觉更好。
Indeed, the popularity of electronic products does make reading and learning more convenient. But I do have my own favorite way of reading. I still like reading paper books. I like the feel and the texture of them. With paper books, there's no text messages or phone calls to worry about, so I can actually immerse myself in my reading. There's also no need to worry about the problem of not being able to read, say, when my phone or my Kindle runs out of battery. And I think most important is reading paper books is a form of an inheritance of traditional culture and human civilization. And ever since I came to China, I've been more and more resolute to reading paper books. Because China is home to the 4 great inventions, and one of them is paper making. So why is this technology great? Because the time it was invented is Eastern Han Dynasty over 2,000 years ago. A man called Tai Lun invented the technology of making paper with tree bark. According to history, it was spread to Japan via Korea in the 7th century, and then to the Arab region in the middle of the 8th century. It was not until the 12th century that Europe began to follow China, setting up mills to make paper. There was a papyrus in ancient Egypt and a parchment in medieval Europe. But only the Taihou paper, invented by Tai Lun in China over 2,000 years ago, is still in use today. And even in these modern times, the upgrading of paper-making technology is based on Tai Lun's invention. So you might be a bit curious now. How do I know all this? Well, that's because I'm here in a bookstore. Because this is my favorite place to read. I can casually look for a book I'm interested in, and if I found one, I can buy it directly and take it home with me. Also, I'm allowed to read while drinking fruit soda. 凉皮，若人我盖浇饭. If I'm hungry, there's a place for me to eat right here in the bookstore. If you're Chinese, you might think, isn't that quite normal? Well, in my country, it's a bit different. In Lesotho, you can read a book in a library, but you can't actually buy it. And if you're in a bookstore, you can't read a book without actually buying it. So, in contrast, I deeply feel that in China, the acquisition and passing down of knowledge is a bit more open, without any commercial interests. It can also reflect China's respect for knowledge and the preservation of traditional culture. Of course, paper books and Chinese bookstores, which I like, are my personal preference. In order to enhance the reading efficiency and make full use of technological advancements, it's okay that people choose to use electronic products for reading. Tradition and technology are not conflicting ideals. That is all for today. And now, I'm going to enjoy some reading time.